General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Steve Burton's hitting the road again, this time solo, for a fan meet and greet tour. He'll be making appearances in several locations through the meet and greet specialists, Coastal Entertainment. Steve Burton has been delighting fans with his GH appearances since March, following ABC's unexpected announcement in January. With his comeback as Jason Morgan, Steve Burton enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating everything related to Steve/Jason. According to the latest General Hospital news and spoilers, Steve Burton is embarking on a fan event tour. General Hospital news and spoilers disclose that Steve Burton will be traveling solo, without his partner Bradford Anderson, Damian Spinelli, across the nation. Steve's showing he's not afraid to interact with his fans up close, as these meet and greets prove. The character of Jason Quartermain, aka Jason Morgan on General Hospital, has undergone significant changes over the past 30 years. Despite Steve's strong association with the role of Jason Quartermain, Morgan, it may surprise you to learn that he was not the original actor to portray the character. In fact, Jason Quartermain first appeared on the show in 1981, played by Quinn Carlson from 1981 to 1982, and then by Brian Beck from 1982 to 1988. It wasn't until the character was aged that Steve Burton took on the role and became a beloved figure for millions of fans. Burton has had his fair share of departures and returns, always leaving fans eager for his comeback. Fortunately, all is well in Port Charles now that Steve is back as Jason Morgan. Steve and Bradford have a long history, going back for years, of hitting the road together for various acts, most recently as a comedy duo. They previously did a That's Awesome comedy tour and also performed under the name Stone Cold and the Jackal, and that went on for several years, even when Steve wasn't on GH. Additionally, they were part of a band called Port Chuck along with Brandon Barish and Scott Reeves. Brandon played Johnny Zakara on GH, and two Dimera twins on Days of Our Lives. Longtime GH fans may remember Scott Reeves playing Stephen Lars Weber, although he and Steve likely met when he played Jake Hoganson on DOL during Steve's first run as Harris Michaels. However, for Steve's upcoming fan event tour, Bradford will not be joining him, marking a change from their usual dynamic. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates. In a twist that's sending shockwaves through the General Hospital fandom, Steve Burton, the man synonymous with Jason Morgan, is hitting the road once again. But this time, he's doing it solo, and fans are left questioning what this means for both his future on the show and Jason's ever-complicated storyline in Port Charles. Burton's return earlier this year after a lengthy hiatus reignited long-dormant storylines and thrilled longtime viewers. His resurrection was explosive, his return teeming with drama, danger, and unspoken emotion. But just when fans were settling into having Jason back in Port Charles, whispers began swirling, and now it's official. Steve Burton is stepping away once more. Only this time, there's no cast of co-stars joining him, no dual appearances at conventions or cross-promotional events. This time, it's Steve Burton on his own terms. Steve Burton has become something of a journeyman in the soap world. Known not only for his iconic role as Jason Morgan, but also for memorable stints on Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless, his career has taken him in and out of Port Charles more times than most fans can count. However, this exit feels different. Sources close to production hint that Burton's departure isn't linked to creative differences or backstage politics. This time, it's personal. He's said to be taking time to focus on a solo project that's been in development for some time now. And while that may seem like a simple move, it carries massive implications for General Hospital, especially considering how pivotal Jason has become since his return. When Jason Morgan came back from the presumed dead, again, fans were promised answers. What happened during those missing years? Who saved him? Who wanted him dead? And perhaps most importantly, how would his return affect those he left behind? From Sam and Spinelli to Carly and Sonny, Jason's reappearance reshuffled the emotional deck in Port Charles. His return upended lives, broke fragile truces, and created new alliances. And now, with Steve Burton's impending absence, all of that is about to be thrown into disarray once more. The writers are said to be scrambling to adjust major arcs, especially those involving Jason's budding tension with Sonny and his unresolved connection with Carly. Jason's involvement in the Pikeman storyline, already thick with secrets, betrayals, and power plays, is now under threat. Will he vanish mid-mission? Will he fake his death once again to protect someone? Or will there be a shocking betrayal that forces him out of town? What exactly is Burton leaving for? According to industry insiders, Steve Burton has quietly been developing a one-man stage show that's part memoir, part performance, and all heart. Described as an emotional journey through the lens of daytime stardom, the show is rumored to blend personal storytelling, multimedia, and audience interaction to create a unique experience that's never been seen in the soap world. Fans who followed Burton through his decades-long career know he's always had a connection to his audience that goes beyond the screen. His fan events have consistently sold out, and his ability to connect with viewers on an emotional level is legendary. This solo venture seems like a natural extension of that talent, but it's still a gamble. Leaving GH at such a critical point in Jason's story arc isn't without risk. But those who know Burton say he's chasing something deeply meaningful, something he couldn't ignore any longer. Without Jason Morgan, there's a gaping hole in the show's emotional fabric. He's not just the enforcer for Sonny Corinthos or the ex-husband who still makes Sam's heart skip a beat. He's the moral anchor in a morally gray world. He's the quiet storm, the protector, the stoic hero with a haunted past. Removing Jason shifts the power dynamics in Port Charles significantly. Here's what we're hearing about the fallout. Sonny spirals further. With Jason gone again, Sonny may continue his descent into paranoia and rage. Already unhinged, his grip on reality is slipping. And without Jason's quiet influence, it could get much worse. Carly left adrift. Carly has leaned heavily on Jason since his return. Their bond, once rooted in friendship, has been charged with romantic undercurrents lately. Jason's exit may leave her emotionally vulnerable and open to manipulation. Sam and Spinelli react. Sam, who has tried to move on, may find herself grappling with abandonment once again. And Spinelli, Jason's longtime friend and hacker extraordinaire, may take drastic steps to uncover what really drove his friend away this time. Pikeman plot twist. With Jason gone, the ongoing Pikeman arms smuggling storyline needs a new anchor. Will another character step up to take Jason's place in the undercover mission? Could this be the return of Lucky Spencer, or someone even more unexpected? Fans are already speculating how the show will write Jason out this time. Here are a few possibilities that are gaining traction. A mysterious disappearance. The writers may choose to have Jason vanish without a trace again, especially if his mission with Anna and the feds becomes too dangerous. This allows for a future return without burning narrative bridges. Fake death redux. Though it's been done before, there's precedent for Jason faking his death to protect someone. Possibly Carly or even Sonny from the feds. Betrayal twist. A shocking turn of events might reveal that Jason has been playing both sides all along. Could he be working with Brennan or even the Pikeman organization itself? A betrayal would certainly shake things up. Self-exile. Jason could make the conscious decision to leave, perhaps to protect the people he loves, or because he's come to terms with not belonging in Port Charles anymore. Whatever the case, fans can expect a cliffhanger. Burton's exit might not be permanent, and GH writers are known for keeping doors open when it comes to legacy characters. Social media exploded when news of Burton's solo journey broke. Reactions ranged from heartbreak to cautious excitement. Some fans are already planning to attend Burton's live show, eager to see a different side of the man who's played the silent hitman for over 2 decades. Steve Burton's solo departure might feel like a gut punch to General Hospital viewers who've only just begun to enjoy Jason's return, but there's hope on the horizon.